Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have any question, if you have a topic, if you have a comment, or if you have any suggestions, or if you want me to give you my take on something, put it in the comment section so that way I can get to it. I know that there's some videos that I'm still going to make because you have suggested some. So thank you very much for doing that. It much appreciated because I want to make sure that I make videos for you all that are going to help you move forward, be in the present moment, have mind-body balance, right? I'm bringing all the cliches, build your basic foundation. What else do I say? For her, so you can smile, so that way you can get that happy chemicals from your brain to your body. I mean, there's so many different things, but I'm here to help you because you know why? Because I'm part of your support system. And guess what? You are part of my support system. So I want to thank all 184 of you that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Again, this is not a super fast channel that's going to get like 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers right away. I get it. I mean, this is not a sexy topic, and I've said this before. I mean, I'm not shaking my booty, but what I'm doing is I'm giving you some fundamental blocks in psychology and business, right? And counseling and life coaching. So that way you'll be able to move forward. So that way you'll be able to plan things and move forward. So that way you can write things down, right? And check things off the list. So that way there'll be compounding effect. And so that way you can get small victories at the beginning, and then they'll become medium-sized victories, and then they'll be large victories, and you'll be unstoppable. Remember, that's what I said. You will be unstoppable. So give a thumbs up for today's video. Today's video is this. Listen to the title, right? If life gives you lemons, then you lemonade. So what is that about? It's about this. It's about adapting. It's about accepting. There's a lot. These videos in the last 2 weeks, the kind of one of the topics that I've talked about is acceptance. It's being able to accept what's in front of you, what was behind you in the past, what is building in the future, which is not there yet. So you have to accept the fact that you're here. And so there's a lot of different ways. Life is not predictable, right? I mean, it's sometimes like me, for example, I'm telling you, got up, was raised, I told you about the war, I gave you some stories about the war, I came to this country, I was learning how to speak English, my parents decided to keep me in the 5th grade twice. I mean, you know, at the time that I came here, I was called wetback. I was told go back and swim back to your country. I was told many different things. But the thing that all of that gave me was the ability to adapt. And sometimes I adapt to the extreme because there was a time where I was way to the extreme. If you remember a terminology it's acculturation, it's assimilation. I tried to assimilate to the main culture. And the thing is, I was lost. I lost my Salvadorian heritage. I lost the fact that I had such a rich heritage that I felt bad because I wasn't from either side. I felt like I was in the middle. I was like a nobody, kind of like a ghost. I actually wrote a poem called The Leper. The leper is somebody that may or may not have a disease, a mental disease or physical disease, and people are afraid of him or her, and they stay away from them, and they're usually a recluse in the shadows. It's like the Disney movie the Hunchback of Notre Dame, that movie's about a leper. I mean, Quasimodo is a leper. It's somebody that stays in the shadows, and he tries to do good, but stays in the shadows because of the way the physically, how he looks, how people see him. And so, I mean, again, it's life. Sometimes it's hard because some people just don't know how to be in the present moment. And I'm not talking about Quasimodo. I'm talking about the people that attack them verbally and physically. And so it happens. I mean, why we come up with the term Karen during COVID, right? It's because people were getting so frustrated. People were in their houses, and when they came out, it just came out. I mean, it's like I don't know if anybody has watched Dragon Ball Z, but it's like a Dragon Ball. Or if you played Street Fighter, it's like a Doken from Ryu or Ken. I mean, it's supercharged. It's coming at you with all those emotions and everything. And so the people on the other end, you adapt because you can. Because you know what? Remember the story that I said, right? Somebody gives you, if you have a gift and you give it to somebody and they accept it, then it becomes their gift. If you offer them a gift and you give it to somebody, but they don't accept it, then whose gift? Their gift, or is it my gift? It's neither. It's in the neutral. It's nobody's until somebody either accepts it and takes it, or I take it back. And it's interesting because, I mean, and I'm talking physically. I mean, like a physical gift, right? But let's talk words. Let's talk words. Words hurt. I mean, some of the words are very derogatory. I mean, some of the things that people say, I'm amazed at some of the things that people say. It's like they've been bottling it up for so long, and then all of a sudden they just, bleh. But you know what? The person that's taking it, and I know that it sucks. You can choose to not accept it and walk away. It's hard. That's the hardest things to do. But guess what? That's adapting. That's what the theme of this video is. If life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. It's the same thing. If life gives you oranges, you make orange juice, right? It's adapting. It's being able to see everything around you. Everything around you. Because I mean, if somebody or something or an object is, if there's some sort of conflict or misunderstanding, or somebody's trying to just put you down, or somebody's just being passive aggressive, those are the people that sometimes just get under my skin, because they do it, and they do it because they know that they can get to you by saying it in a roundabout way. But the thing is, you don't have to accept it. You can just walk. You can just walk. Say thank you, but no thank you. I'm not accepting what you're saying. I'm walking. And it's hard. It's really hard. But that's where you have to accept what's in front of you. Remember, I said you have to accept the past in order for you to let it go. Well, now I'm saying you have to accept what's in front of you in order for you to choose. For you to choose whether you're going to accept it or you're going to walk away and let it go. If you're going to let it go, then be ready to just let it go. And out of sight, out of mind, right? Remember that saying? Because you need to be in the here and now. You need to be in the moment. You need to be mentally focused, physically ready, so that way you can just walk away. It's hard to walk away, but you can do it. It's hard, but you can do it. People that have said things about you over and over and over again, people that have said things about I don't know, somebody else or something, or the clothes that you wear and everything, and things like that. They're just trying to make themselves feel better. And I feel bad because they feel bad. And that's a different topic. I mean, that's a different topic. Because today's topic is about you adapting, you walking away, you accepting the fact that whatever is being given to you, you're not taking and you're going. But there's times where we do accept it because we feel that way. When I was going through middle school, when I was going through the early years of high school, I mean, I was a heavy kid. And so that's what they would use on me. They would say, hey, fatso, or hey, I mean, fat butt. I mean, they said it worse, but I'm just saying it. I'm keeping it a little clean. And so, again, right? Know yourself, know others, know your higher power, know your goals, and know how to celebrate your goals. Because you know what? You're gonna get to all your goals. It's a matter of time. Life is not a race. It's a marathon. And I've said it many a times. I sound like a broken record. And actually, it is, because it's the things that I am implementing on myself and helping others implement as well. And so I want to make sure that you understand that you don't have to accept that. But again, you don't come back with something, because then now you are you're locked in a tug of war. So what you do is, if somebody says something or does something or do that, you say, I'm not accepting that, and walk away. I mean, be safe. Again, I'm being very honest with you. Be safe, but just walk away. Just walk away. It's okay, because you don't need to. Remember your basic foundation. It has the things that you really want to lay your foundation on. It has that foundation to build your successes in. So remember, in the here and now is the best. It is the best way to focus your mind, to make your body healthy, right? We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. If somebody says that they're perfect, then I'm telling you right now that they're lying. Nobody's perfect. We're so, the way that we are unique human beings is our imperfections. I mean, we have to love our imperfections, because that's what makes us unique. Left-handed. Remember, I told you in a previous video, my oldest child is left, firstborn. My aunt was left, firstborn. My grandma was left, firstborn. I mean, it's science. I mean, it does. I mean, we're all firstborns for 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 generations are left-handed. Celebrate the uniqueness. I mean, it sucks that I can't cut with my left hand with regular scissors. But at least I've learned how to be ambidextrous. Ambidextrous means that you can use both hands. And so I put the scissors in the other hand, and it goes slower than usual, but I adapt. And that's the thing, I adapt. So, but I celebrate the fact that I'm left-handed. I love being left-handed, because you know why? If I'm left-handed, this is kind of like my creative side. I'm very creative. If I can toot my horn, toot toot, I'm very creative. And so I can think things, I can put puzzles together, I can do activities, I can do a lot of different things. I can super focus, and I can not focus at all. And I can walk away. I mean, it is what it is, right? If life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So what is that? That's adapting. Use your support system. If you can't do it as well as you want to, use your support system. put a comment in my put a question in my comment section, and I'll be happy to give you suggestions. I mean, if you want to connect with me on other social media outlets, on Facebook, you can connect with me by searching for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, you can type in at Back on Basics, and on X, you can type in at Back on Basics. I mean, it is what it is. We have to adapt. The most important thing that we as human beings do is being able to adapt. We adapted to cold, we adapted to heat, we adapted to multiple languages, no languages, little bit of art, huge explosion of art. I mean, there's so many different things that we've adapted. Why do you think I'm making videos like this instead of renting a whole auditorium? So that way I can tell you in person to 104 of you, or maybe a little bit more than 104 of you, things that I can record now because of technology, because of the way that things are. I can record these and you can come back and watch them again. Although your mind, remember I've said that before, your mind actually is a supercomputer because it remembers everything. You just have to realize, you have to figure out by adapting how to bring up memories from any time in your life. Some people say that they've had memories from when they were in their mother's womb. Some people say that they have memories of when they were born. Some people say that they have memories when they were 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a memory when I was 3 years old. Remember? I said that about a month and a half ago or so. I mean, I remember I pooped in my pants. And I was at my godmother's house. And this was in El Salvador. All I remember is that she got me butt naked. She cleaned me really well. I felt like she took forever. She put me down. I don't even know if she took a picture. But I remember a picture being taken somewhere. Right? What can I do? Adapt. At 3 or 4 years old, I was adapting. Because I said, holy crap, I have crap in my butt. It needs to be clean. I can't communicate as much as I want to. I communicated enough. I showed enough that it got taken care of. But again, that's what I mean. If life gives you lemons, because you have to adapt. You have to learn how to adapt. That's our superpower as human beings. We adapt. I know that monkeys adapt. Some apes adapt. I get it. But the mental capacity that we have is not, again, I could be wrong, but it's not as evolved. Ours is very much evolved compared to other primates or other animals. Although I saw a documentary of an octopus that changes colors, that changes shape, using its tentacles in order to pretend that it is a fish from so that way he doesn't get attacked, or it doesn't get attacked. But again, right? If life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's the bottom line. You adapt. You're in the here and now, right? Right now, it is hot in here. But I wanted the silence. I love this room because the acoustics are perfect. To me, they're perfect. As soon as this video is done and I'm processing, I'm opening the window. I'm turning off the lights. I'm opening the door. I'm letting the cats in. I mean, because I want to make sure that I cool down. Because right now it's pretty hot in here. I'm telling you, it's pretty hot. It's hotter than usual. So, again, adaptation is what we are good at. And how do you move forward? You adapt and adapt and adapt and adapt and adapt until you get to your goal. That's what you do. I mean, if people were feeding me lemons every single time, were giving me lemons, I'll be making lemonade, then I would make something else, then I would put water with lemon, right? Lemon wedges. What else? I would cut the wrap of the lemons. I would just have the lemons and I would suck them with salt. I mean, look, in a few seconds, I gave you 3 options on what to do when life gives you lemons. I adapted 3 times. And so again, be aware of your surroundings. Use your support system. Accept what you have right now. And if somebody's not being the most positive person, do not accept. You don't have to say I don't accept. Just walk away. Walk away. Be safe, but walk away. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Again, topics, suggestions, questions, anything put it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to give you my take on it. If you want to connect with me on other social platforms, on Facebook, connect with me on Facebook, search for me at Carlos Flores Jr. Just Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, you can type in at Back on Basics. On X, you can also type in at Back on Basics. So, until next time, adapt. Look at me, right? I shaved my beard within less than a week. I already have what my beard's going to look like when it's full. My head is shaven, sporting the Raider colors. It's my favorite football team. Giants is my favorite baseball team. Who was it? Montreal Canadiens are my favorite hockey team. USA is my favorite soccer team. I don't know. I can go on and on and on. I'm adapting, right? Back on Basics.